We gotta get the accent just right. Gotta go with the old. Because I'm not taking it down here anymore. Do 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 do. Your bite, I taste your kiss. Well, I rightly don't know what I'm doing today. Someone else. Nope, wrong thing. You were. Go with IFAX, probably grab another armor or two. Charlie 445 1041.
Unclear.
Hey, boss man, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm just getting on duty.
The stuff he needs to drive
And
then active
booking
robbery
somebody.
for.
Howdy, bosses. How's
That's
it
a lot.
going?
Hello. Viet.
How's your training going so far?
As far as I know, it's going okay, but I don't rightly know, really.
I gotcha. Yeah, I heard Braggart's been taking care of you.
Well, I had no feedback off of Bishop whatsoever, but Braggett seemed to think I was doing quite well.
Okay. Did they let you drive at all, or?
I did a little bit, but I wasn't too good at it. Getting used to the
Okay.
vehicle's
Yeah,
modes.
sure. Well, typically we stay in the lowest mode for that vehicle when just patrolling, and then we'll up it if needed.
I was in is it C class?
Yeah, C is the lowest for most of the vehicles.
It definitely felt odd compared to what I'm used to driving.
Yeah, it's got a good pep in its step.
I think that's what caught me out. Was I'd have too much response. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, if you think that's bad, just wait till you get to the higher classes.
Oh, I don't think I'll be one of these
That's even worse.
heat pursuit drivers. I don't think I'm cut out for all
I was
that.
gonna say stick him in a heat vehicle and make him drive around on this. See how he
Yeah, you
manages.
mean S plus?
Yeah, see how he manage.
Yeah, the lowest for heat vehicle is A.
So, how's the city been since I was last awake?
You missed a lot yesterday. I don't even know where to start.
Yesterday wasn't it? Oh yeah, but Braggart wouldn't be able to take him after immediately. Braggart's going and
What's
checking on
Bragger
that
doing?
at hospital.
He's going what to the hospital?
Checking on all that.
Oh, okay.
Foxtrot 1 is 1041.
Welcome aboard.
Howdy, Warden.
Evening.
I've been told the city's been quite busy since I was last on duty.
That is an understatement.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Just yesterday alone could account for like the last 4 months.
Right?
Looks like I missed out on one hell of a time.
You can something like that.
Oh, don't worry.
Understatement
I'm
of the
sure as exciting as things are, something else will show its head anytime soon.
Thanks for jinxing this entire duty.
You said duty.
I will shoot him. He realizes that, right?
Yeah, one thing to learn about the commissioner, if she seems pissed, she is pissed. And don't test her.
Fair enough, boss. Fair enough. Is it
Be
prudent that
10-7
I
Ocean
look
Medical for a
at
few.
the
Check on mods.
reports?
I don't know that there's been anything new added in a while.
I mean, you could take a look, but I'm not really sure what's really new.
Give him proper summary of last night. I don't have the energy.
Well, while there was a grand reopening of PDM last night, near the end of that event, and well, it was me, Braggart, Marie, Laws, Holly, Ezra, were all there. And this FIB agent shows up with his gun out, demanding for the arrest of Laws.
Is this
So,
Lost guy a bad type?
no, not at
No.
all.
Yeah, not
He's the
fucking at
owner
all.
of Benny's. But, so that happens, he gets taken into custody. But while that's happening, all the people in there are like questioning the FIB agent for like identification
Foxtrot
and
1 to
pressing
all
him
available
while he's
units.
there.
Laws's door at Ward 113 has been forced open. I'm gonna go ahead and enter.
Do you need us to back up?
10-4.
I think we're 102 plus 2 and round. Good 3.
Where is my gun? I'm shooting a bitch today.
So I guess this Lost guy isn't as squeaky clean as you think.
I think
Well,
he's squeaky clean. I think he just has a lot of fucking enemies. I think Laws wouldn't know how
Be
to hurt
advised,
a
I've
bee if
called
it
out to the
stung
room
him.
multiple times for all 3 of them and have had no response.
well, did they stay inside the room with him? Or were they
Yes.
outside? Okay.
Yep, they should have been
They
staying
didn't.
with.
And thank you, Max. Although there was a shit show yesterday, trying to get some RP. running
Remember, the
and,
doors coming in here are closed. Take the back entrance of the staircase.
Why?
Ma'am, can you stop levitating there? This is an active scene.
The second floor, right?
10-4.
It's not. It's floor 1.
Floor 1 or floor 2?
It'd be floor 1.
Okay.
As soon as you come out of the staircase, take a right and immediate
Yeah,
left.
I got you.
I'm in the radiology room because I have keys to everything.
10-4. Laws!
Holly, Ezra, can you hear me? Alright, I'm going in. Going to the bathroom, everything else is clear.
LSPD, make yourself known if you are here.
We're clear.
The window's broken.
You clear out here too.
I've got blood in here.
Yeah, there's some out here
as
too.
well.
TV smashed.
Well, this doesn't look good.
I'm gonna DNA test the blood. Actually, Cadet, why don't you go ahead and DNA test the blood? You've got your DNA kit?
I do.
Alright, go ahead.
What the fuck happened in this room?
Hey. We are at Ocean Medical currently. Looks like something happened at Laws's room, 113, second floor.
His hat is still here.
Oh, yikes.
Okay, I have the DNA sample.
We get pictures before hand. Burn.
Yeah. I'll start the report. If you want to get if one of you wants to get pictures.
Would you like me to
Yeah.
document that, boss?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Putting
goodness.
that away.
Yeah, please.
What the hell?
Not I.
Wasn't me.
It was Ern.
I had a camera in my hand.
Yeah, you saw
I don't
nothing.
even know what was that. A desk pop? Is that what that's called?
I saw everything.
I also spelled knockdown
I'm
wrong.
gonna go guard the door.
Okay.
I'll document the bathroom as well. The bathroom looks clear.
Was that blood dry or was it like more fresh?
It seemed to be like dry, like it'd been there all night.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, 1 second.
I can't hear you. I can see the lips moving, but nothing's.
Can you hear me
Okay.
now?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, the blood seems to be fairly dry, like it'd been there all night.
Okay.
I can affect the scene how I want it to,
This
because
must have happened like right after we left.
well, whoever this lost guy is, he put up one hell of a fight.
Oh, by the way, make sure you clock
Ready
in,
to check?
Richard. And the emails.
Oh
Loud and clear.
yeah, shit. Sorry.
You're good, you're good.
I think I've got all the
I
evidence that
don't
need to
have
be.
Holly's number, but this is
Okay.
going straight to voicemail.
What did you say about Ollie's number?
I don't have her number, but
Oh,
Ezra
okay.
goes straight to voicemail.
Would that be in the
I'll try.
MDT?
It might, but recently everybody got new phones, so the number that's there, if it is there, then it's probably not correct.
What was her name again? Holly.
Ollie Love. Honestly, don't know.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah, Holly
Yeah.
Levis.
Okay. Yeah, straight to voicemail. Yeah, Holly's goes straight to voicemail too.
That's not great.
Okay. Report is started and saved.
Okay.
Is this DNA gonna be need to run down at the station, or is there a kit I can use here to discern DNA?
You should be able to use your DNA kit, and it should come back with something for you. If we have something on file, just cross-reference it in the MDT.
I'm sure we got multiple people's bloods, unless it was somebody new.
Yeah, let us know what that comes back with.
So this DNA, according to the records here, is to a Mr. Clark.
Yeah, that's Laws.
And while there is signs of fight here, I don't see any signs of any DNA or fingerprints or the such like. Like how I had to do that. Because obviously there isn't any DNA for Loz on the floor. I set this up all last night. So in regards to other things in this room, what would I want to take as evidence?
Besides the blood, or obviously we took a picture of the plant.
Yeah, I think I got
Hey,
all of that.
Lion.
But what
Yeah, I
about
can come let you in.
Where are you trying
Yeah,
to go
we'll
in
grab
there?
that too.
I thought you guys were up on the second floor in the area that's blocked off.
Yes.
The door at the cafeteria is unlocked and I'm guarding it.
That's a different floor?
Well, that's where he was held.
It should be on the second floor or floor number 1 if you're going up the stairs.
Okay, I went by the serial numbers.
Gotcha. Yeah, the ground floor is 0, so.
okay, I have the hat and the evidence bag.
Okay.
It's belongs to someone called Tess.
Yeah, I remember that name. Hold on one sec. Yellow. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, you didn't hear the shit show of last night, did you?
Yeah, not right now. In the middle of investigating, something at the hospital. Yeah, Laws is in here. Door was forced open. Blood on the ground. Came back to Laws. And it looks to be some signs of fight. So it was not willingly escaped. And his hat is still here. No sign of Holly or Ezra, and neither of them are answering their phones. And Brigert started a report. And that's where we're at right now. I don't even know at this point, honestly.
We watched some. It was a shit show, and it's like how I wanted it to go and how it went was. But we got there. It just, it was just awful. I felt really bad. The
Did y'all take a picture of this door?
went
Or
thing.
not yet?
Cadet Tective, did you get a picture of the area where the door was forced open? I don't remember while I was adding things to the report.
I did not, but I will get a photo of that right now.
I can get it for you.
Richard Dick Tective.
It's weird that there's forced entry on that door, but not the outside door.
Yeah, it's a little suspicious.
Also,
I got the forced
Ezra and Holly
entry
not being anywhere nearby.
on the inside. So all the splintering I got looks like it was forced inwards.
Bragg, are you still editing that report? Or are you done for now?
I'm just adding those last 2 pictures.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Okay.
All right, that's done and set up.
Wasn't this the same room that
Yep.
what's his face
Chip.
was in? Yes, Chip.
Yep.
So knowing that record, why would we put this person in the same fucking room?
Well, I mean, it was either that or send him to Bolingbrook.
Do these doors not lock? There's 3.
Well, let's have a look. Nope.
Oh, it's literally just that room.
Nope.
And he was supposed to be with Ezra and Holly. And
Yeah,
with
this
no,
the
Oh,
next
okay. So
secure.
this is the only locking door. Okay.
with no
Never mind
Ezra and
then.
Holly, they may have. I mean, and I very seriously doubt that they would have attacked Laws.
Yeah, I doubt it. And considering there's no blood of anybody else but Lowe's.
I'm gonna go check downstairs. Actually, Cadet, why don't you go check downstairs and see if the staff have had anybody coming in and out with the key cards?
Yeah, I'll get that done right now. Why am I walking normally? Howdy there, Officer Tective of LSPD. I was wondering if you could give me a look into your keycard access, please. I want to see the records of the last 24 hours. Okay, I'll come around. Interesting. Fuck, I'm just gonna say it's brackets. I don't want it to be Nick or Holly's. I want it to be like Nex or Braggots. Keycard access.
I've already been drinking vodka.
The only person
He
who pisses
texts
us
it
off.
backwards.
What?
Warden, can I have a word?
He texts it back.
Sure. What's going on?
I checked the key card access like you asked me to with the Nancy lady down there. She has a wicked alcohol breath, by the way. Is she allowed to do that on duty?
There's a lot of stuff that happens here, but she'll also spit in your mouth if you don't tell her not to.
Interesting. Anyway, she let me have a look at the last 24 hours worth of keycard access, and it seems that whoever was the last one to close the doors, like 20 minutes later, your keycard access was used on that door to gain access to this corridor.
My key card access was used?
Yes, sir.
Well,
What?
that's impossible.
But it makes
I
me
was-
wonder if they were.
I was home with an alibi, which is right next to me.
Well, I'm not
he
accusing
was-
anyone, so I'm just saying that their records is claiming that it's your keycard or a copy of your keycard.
Or somebody got into the system.
I mean, that's also a possibility.
The only people that have access to that system, though, is Nick and Nex. Maybe Edith, but I doubt it.
$110 to 99 direct.
Yes.
I had the cadet go down and pull keycard accesses for last night just to see if there's anything strange from it. And supposedly 20 minutes after we brought him in, my keycard access was used to open those doors to get in at the cafeteria, which is interesting because my keycard doesn't even open those doors. And I was home asleep.
Yeah, I know you don't have access to those doors.
I do know somebody who could probably take a look at the inner system and see if anything strange is going on.
Do that I guess. See if Nick has anything he can pull up as well, if you can get the hold of him in terms of security and any of that.
Okay, 10-4.
Question is, who would have access to make a copy of my key card? And, wait a minute. Let's just do this.
would
Let me
you
see if I
make
can
it?
lock the doors.
Yeah, can you? I'm curious if I can too.
No, my key card is not.
I can.
Mine is not working.
I can. I think it's high command.
Okay. Well, then that's interesting because unless my access was revoked, I'll get a hold of Nick and find out. Unless something was added to my access, somebody just hacked in and decided they were going to use me.
Unless it was just do they have like the actual ID number for it, or was it just the name for the person that used it? Like if they have a way to edit it, then they could just put somebody else's name with a different keycard number.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did not show any number, just a name.
Okay. So it could be a valid card, just a different name.
Yeah, it's somebody
So
else's
it
card.
might not be. Yeah, it's probably somebody else's card, but they just use your name.
Let me make a quick phone call to somebody that can help me out, I think, or help us
If
out.
it's Holly or Ezra, don't bother.
No, no.
So is this a regular occurrence then, sir?
What?
With people
Guys,
getting
I think it's on a
busted out?
casing in the back of the room.
No, not really.
Oh, that was a desk pop by one of the officers.
That would be me. It is near the beds.
Yeah, behind the green chair.
Serial and then IUKN is
Yep.
I like how his idle animation, he straightens up and then goes back.
I assume the dripping shit from vents was already noted.
Something dripping from the events?
The vents, like, right here.
Now, let me get off my call.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, up on the vents and now dripping out.
Is that what that dripping sound was?
It's hard to look up
Yeah.
that high.
Yeah.
You want to see if we can get a scrape of that and send it off to the crime lab?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Just test to be sure. I mean, hell, if the window's broken and some shit was coming through that and he broke out to escape that shit and then didn't know what to do. I don't know how far the ball would be, though.
All right, if you could just take me over there underneath it.
Can you
All
reach?
right, almost. Okay. Okay, you can put me down. All right, got it. Actually, there's residue in multiple vents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I just wonder how much of a drop it would have been if
Was
that
it like
was the case.
some kind of leak or something. I don't know. Pretty bad leak.
Do I need to get a mask? Should I be worried about this?
I don't know. I mean, I'm getting a little concerned as well.
I mean, it wouldn't be impossible if someone were to jump from that first window and make it out. If, say, some shit was coming through there.
Actually, you've not used the lab back at the station, have you yet, Cadet?
No,
I got
I've only been shown where it is, so.
All right, why don't you take this sample and go back to MRPD and test it and see what it comes back as.
Okay, I need a ride back there. I was
Yeah, I'll take
in
it. I'll
with,
take it back.
Okay.
All right, here's the sample.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, boss.
You got it.
So slow. I'm so fucking slow. It's great. Should we get tested when we get back? Make sure this is not a carcinogenic or
depends on
something.
what it is. Yes.
Not gonna lie, my throat feels a little bit tighter now, and I'm worried. What if we've all been poisoned?
We might have felt it by now, besides just the road.
Right, I need to Google what types of knockout gas.
We'll drove by.
I did. We're going back to MRPD to the lab.
Okay.
If you need next, you can ride with the two of us. I'm headaching too much to drive.
Oh.
Well, the offer's there.
Methopropyl ether. No, I forget. So where is the lab?
And keep going straight. And then once you turn to the right, it's going to be the first one to the left.
Copy that. BZ halothane vapor.
This is never really my expertise, so I can't really help you.
Well, hopefully I'm doing this right. I think this has some kind of a mass spectrometer or some kind of thing doohickey like that.
I don't know. It's a fancy microscope.
Yeah. It seems
I
to
think
have
that
some
I
kind
think
of...
that's a centrifuge over there. Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not really sure.
Well, I'll take another sample and put it in there, see what happens. Now we'll give it a minute or so while that works and that takes a look at it.
Probably should have used gloves. We should really get you some gloves.
Yeah, I did ask, but was kind of, well, what was the word? Glossed over in the scheme of things when we were getting my equipment together. So
Yeah, let's go get you gloves, all that stuff, or bruise, whatever.
I mean, I can eliminate my own DNA from the result.
Right. But for future purposes.
Oh no, certainly that makes perfect sense, sir. I feel like he would have blue gloves as well. You know, so I ain't gonna lie. I rightly thought that I would have come with gloves in my uniform.
Yep, that would probably make things a lot easier.
What kind of gloves would you suggest?
Either like black gloves, like latex, or I think mine are like leather, but yeah, those are the ones that I got.
Let me just make sure I save this in my little
Yeah.
catalog here. All right.
Alright, let's go see if this stuff's done.
I got turned around there, sir. I do apologize.
It's all good.
It's like a
You
rabbit
you'll learn
warren.
it eventually.
I hope so.
You will.
Might have to
More
leave
your
little
own duty.
post-it notes around so I know where I'm going for a little while.
Well, I mean, there's signs on some of the doors.
Okay, we have a result here. I'm going to check it along the other device, see if there's the same result. Interesting. The substance does seem to be the same for both. Having
Okay.
been the same sample size to begin with, that does make sense. Seems to be. Hang on, let me just check this on the computer here.
You good next?
No.
I'll come pick you up.
I'm
Very
gonna be
interesting.
on top of a bridge in like 0.2 seconds. Good luck.
Seems to be a methylpropyl ether, some kind of anesthetic that would put people to sleep.
Okay.
And if the other
That's a
residue,
lot of it.
yeah, if there was other residue that matches the residue we took here, then it seems like they flooded the entire corridor with some kind of
Yeah, that's a
knockout gas.
lot. They would need a lot to do that. Alright. I guess we can go back or you can let them know over the radio. We go pick up next.
Okay, I ran the substance through the mass spec and the microscope. It came back as a methylpropyl ether, some kind of like derivative of an anesthetic they use to put people to sleep. Braggett, would you be able to get me some samples of the other residue we can test later on, make sure it's the same residue? Because I have a suspicion that it was all the same substance and they flooded the entire corridor with the gas.
He's still in the MTC. Give him a moment.
Would you be able to relay that for me, please?
Yeah, he can hear you. He just can't respond.
Okay, I got
He's
you.
looking at the MDT. Next, what are you doing?
Uh, 445, I have saved
Good
off
thing.
that report. Can you go ahead and add in that substance under the listing for evidence, and I'll get the other samples?
Copy that.
Next, why are you all the way up there?
She did mention
Because
going to the
there's good breeze.
I don't like you being up there drunk.
I don't care.
I do.
Too bad. There's a nice breeze up here.
I'm sure. I'll be right back.
Okay, sir. 445
just
to
in case.
110.
Send it.
I've updated the report with the substance found. I also put a brief explanation of what it is used for.
Ted 4.
ELSPD. I need to say that when I do it. I need to really roll the EL. ELSPD. Officer Detective with the LSPD badge number 445. I need to get that done. It's a nice change of pace, actually, not having to deal with expansive story. I mean, yes, I am still dealing with lots of story, but I'm not in a way because I'm doing like this from the outside in. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Uh, 110 to 445 direct.
Said it.
The next time you open up a report to add something to it, make sure you hit refresh before you add what you're going to do to it, especially if it's a report. My entire report has been overwritten, and there's nothing in it, so I have to redo it.
I am extremely sorry there, sir. I did not realize that that was a thing. I will make note of that in future.
All right, 10-4. Yeah, did you see any body in the report at all before you went to put that in?
I did not. Only the DNA evidence that was already there.
10-4.
I don't think I can swear as him because fuck. Fuck does not sound right. Oh, shit. Shit does not sound right. Piss. Piss. I'm a little pissed off. Okay, I can get pissed. We got piss. I wonder if they'll put a bowler out for Loz. But just a close up of Loz's face because.
I'm not running, so don't look at me like that, asshole.
Well, that's working again. Do 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 do. Is Avery still alive or is he gone? Oh, okay, that answers that question.
can't believe he asked if there's food places open when I'm still holding on to the food that he was supposed to get. The audacity.
Yup.
Well, sir, I think I done goofed. I didn't realize I had to refresh the MDT before
Yeah,
I
it
carried on a report.
happens. It happens.
I think I pissed Braggett off a little bit.
It's okay, he'll get used to it.
I mean, I did apologize, but still.
Yeah, our MDTs don't allow multiple people on the same report, and so
I didn't
Usually
realize.
just write the report elsewhere and important as necessary when I know nobody's on report.
alright, you can go back upstairs. I gotta go do some stuff.
Radio boss. What was his call sign again? "445 to 110.
Send it.
Just give him a minute.
I'm outside the door, but the door is locked and I can't get back in.
All right, what you're going to do is you're going to go back down the steps or back down the escalator. You're going to take a left in towards the actual emergency room, and there's a set of stairs on your right. Those should be accessible by you with your pass card.
Roger that. I'm on my way back up.
10-4, you're going to come out at floor 1, take a right, and then an immediate left and another left.
Roger that. How's that on the wall? I was told to come back to you, sir. Woods had to go do something.
Not a problem. Just give me a minute. I'm having to completely redo this report.
Once again, sir, I humbly apologize. I did not realize.
I should have said something. It's not on you. I'm not mad about it. It's just something with our systems. That's so basically always save off if you're the one doing the report, and always make sure always make sure you're refreshing if somebody else is doing the report. And that can easily be done by just going to a different report number and then going back to the report. a straight refresh off the report side will not do it. It's more our system is weird.
If in doubt, save and leave and go back. As always.
Understood. So I don't know if you heard the full explanation from the lab results I got. But this residue points towards some kind of anesthetic or sleep-inducing gas.
Yeah, I saw that. The interesting thing is then why was there blood? And actually, I know why there might have been blood. Waz's immune system's a little different from some people. It's not at 100% as it used to be, but it's yeah.
Well, was there any residue in the vents in his room?
It wouldn't have mattered with all the vents out here having it. It would have creeped underneath the doorways. Especially the fact that it's still dripping right now. They probably flooded the whole damn thing. And if the door was locked, they probably waited until the gas went underneath.
Maybe that's why the window was broken. Maybe having realized there was gas, he tried to vent the room.
That's possible.
I'm just spitballing here. I don't really know what's going on here or the character of this lost guy and what he would do if he was cornered. Oh, he knocked you out. You were out cold for however long. So if you wake up while we're still here, just
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Away.
I mean, he could have gone out the window, but that also begs the question of who's got Ezra and who's got Holly. We have no references to calls from them calling in afterwards. So I'm going to assume that whoever was here to do what they were going to do has all three of them. I mean, there is one place I can think of that I could check to see if he's at, but I don't think he would go back to any of his properties.
I don't know. You know, a cornered wolf is always gonna go for familiar ground. I don't know why I said that. That was funny. I was making shit up now. The wild goose chase.
Okay, so I'm going to have you proofread my report to make sure that on the second time around I haven't missed anything. And see if you have any other assessments. Remember to go into a different report number and bring the other report up, and there should be a full body in there.
Gotcha. I've gone to report 593, and now I will go back to the latest report. My first overview of this seems to be everything seems to be in order here, sir.
It's a lot smaller than the first rendition of it.
No, I get that.
I cut it down quite a bit, but I think I covered everything.
I mean, if you want
Do you
to
have
do
any
that,
other
yeah.
assessments of the actual scene or situation that you saw that maybe I might not have seen because I was trying to put it all together?
Well, looking at the door frame, it was definitely forced inwards, and the window seemed to be broken outwards. So I don't know if Mr. Clark used the window as ventilation for the gas that was coming through, or if it was broken in the fight. I don't know, but I don't know if you want to add that into the report or not.
Actually, let's walk downstairs and see if there's actually anything on the ground down below.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Laws would have left a stain if he went out the window.
Are there bushes down there?
Even
Nope,
at
just
this
outside.
height, those bushes aren't going to stop something from happening. There was no blood on the windows, so at least not that I saw.
Well, that would go with my theory of him breaking the window in either a fight or in order to vent the room of the substance. I rather don't know where his room is in relation to where we are. I mean, that could be it as well. That you and Holly got like dumped, like at the pier or something, and you were like, you have no idea how you woke up there.
His room is the one right above us, right in the corner.
Well, let me get my
Yeah.
torch out and have a look.
I'm going to look on the sides over here. Nothing?
I don't know. Where was his room again, sir?
That's interesting. Grab some pictures of that, and you know how to add it into the pictures into a report?
I do not, sir.
All right, we're going to walk through that process then.
I know they upload to the Discordia email service, but after that, I'm not quite sure how to rightly do that.
You want to go in through your virtual laptop, and you want to right click on the actual photo and do the copy link second from the bottom. Don't do the copy picture, copy link. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in if it's in evidence on an incident or it's in gallery on reports, you can hit the plus sign next to it and it'll bring up an add link. You're going to paste it in there and hit enter. Also, don't forget to go to a different report and open the other report back up just to make sure that it's the newest version.
I did. I'm gonna do it again just to make sure. So I'm gonna go to the gallery section, hit the plus button.
Yep, you
And
should see an open
add-
line.
Yeah, and then hit my return button on the MDT.
Correct. Once you've got that link in there, it should come up.
Okay, I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna come off it. If you decide to double check that for me, sir, make sure that I've entered that in the correct area. Fucking, I mouth fuck that word. I do hope I put that in the right area of the thing. It was in the gallery,
What?
right? In the reports?
Correct. And did you hit save when you were done?
I did, and then I moved off of the report so it was refreshed for the next person to come along.
Yep, it looks like it showed up in the report just fine.
Well, that's just dandy. I'm becoming a real technological wizard.
The more smart the tech becomes, the dumber I feel.
Well, it means I might be able to program the clock on my VCR.
Oh my god. That's old school. Is it
That's been,
Betamax or is it a VCR?
oh no, it's VCR. It's been flashing that 0000 now for the last 12 years.
Oh man. Well, I think our work is done here for right now.
Radio. What would you suggest we do now then, sir?
Well, we're going to take you back and get you a vehicle.
Radio.
Marie, you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we wanting to put a like a bolo or anything out for this Mr. Clock?
I mean, realistically, the report should be read by everybody coming in. So
That's fair enough then.
it's gonna be 3 people that we're gonna be looking for at this point.
Oh shit, I need to remember how to do that. I know my front plate lock is at my at button. Right, me?
All right, go ahead and get yourself a vehicle, whichever one you like that isn't a bicycle.
I think I'll stick with the one I used last time. See if I can get used to it more. fuck, what was the fucking things again? Shit. I don't remember what the controls were. Boss, I forgot what the little the you know the thing to make the things do the thing.
Okay, is it bigger than a bread box thing? Is it a thing with a hat?
Well,
Is
you,
it a
you know
thing-
the license plate reader, the altimeter thingy what
Okay,
Huh.
well, license plate reader should be your F5 muscle, but right now we need to go take care of that. That is
Are
Ezra.
you two responding to that?
10-4.
Roger Dodger.
Awesome.
Go ahead. Lead.
Is the blip on my GPS correct, sir?
GPS will change multiple times. It's not always the smartest thing in the shed.
Copy that. I might have to pull over real quickly and check my GPS. Seems like the marker I have on here is not where I need to be.
Your quickest response from here will be to take the interstate to Polito.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and kick that vehicle up to A.
Can you remind me, sir, of which the little dial thing he was to shift the thing?
I believe it's if it's not your J muscle, it's your N muscle.
Gotcha. Sorry, what class would you like me to move it up to?
The highest class you have, which should be A.
Gotcha. I'm in B at the moment. Switching to A class.
Rear, closing.
So this call that came in, is this one of the missing persons?
10-4, also our Chief Justice, yes.
Roger that. Passing Sandy now, doing speeds of 116. ETA to destination, roughly 3 minutes. How would you say the handling is on corners in this class? Yeah, mine. Oh, that seems mightily responsive. This drives like my old Amethyst.
In the higher performance classes, your handling should get better.
I mean, that stuck to the road like it was, well, stuck to the road.
Yeah, the Stater may not have the top end speed, but in A class, it likes to stay on the road. It doesn't get all squirrely like the Impaler.
Approaching the scene now. We have an individual down here on my left.
Ezra, can you hear me?
You right there, son?
Oh God.
All right. Ezra, I'm gonna take your pulse.
Yeah, Marco.
Yeah, you're high as a kite on that ether, aren't you, buddy?
Mm.
Now, sir, do you remember where you were last night?
I don't even know where I am.
You're currently at Polito Bay.
No. Why am I here?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm asking you questions there. So I'm just trying to establish if you are recollecting of where you were.
All right,
Mm.
Ez, I'm gonna give you a little pep in your step, okay, buddy? Should get you a little bit out of it.
Okay.
After I get you all taken care of here, you look like you got some bumps and bruises.
Last thing I remember was me and Holly were outside the hospital room. And then I don't know what happened.
You said you were outside the hospital room?
Because we were gonna stay there to make sure nobody could get him.
Well, that's mightily brave of you there, sir.
Oh God.
All right, buddy. This should
Oh,
get you going here, but you're gonna have a hell of a headache.
oh God. Okay. Oh.
Just stay laying down. Let the epinephrine get your heart going. All right, cadet, I want you to take his statement and I want you to enter it into the report and save it off once he's cognizant.
Got you, sir. Got you. Would you like me to transport the Chief Justice here? Is that what he is? He's the Chief Justice, you said?
Yep.
Would you like me to transport him back down to the station?
No, I want to make sure he's going to be okay first. I don't put an epi on to get him up. That I want to make sure that he didn't get too much, which he shouldn't have with a 10cc bump. But
Oh, I feel great.
no morphine, buddy. I can't give you morphine.
I know. I'm gonna try stand up. God.
You can take it
Okay.
nice and steady now,
Yep.
sir.
Yep. Take our hands.
Yep,
We'll get
grab
you
our
up.
hands. There we go. We got you, buddy. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
There.
Oh.
All right, Ez.
Oh.
You want to sit in an air-conditioned car for a little bit and give your statement?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This one.
Yep. Cadet, let's
Yes,
get him
sir.
over to your car.
Take it nice and steady now, son.
Yeah. Oh God. I'm good.
All right. You feel like you need to throw up?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here.
There you go, sir. Put the AC on for you.
Thank you.
All right, let me just get my report up here that I need to get up.
Yeah, don't take your time.
So I'm adding to the report that I added the pictures to. All right, let me find. Let's put this in the additional notage here.
How did I get from the hospital to Toledo?
Well, that's what we're gonna try and ascertain here, sir.
You sound funny, mate. I don't know what your accent is.
I'm from up in Sandy.
That would explain it.
So would you like to tell me what you remember last again, so I can write this in the report?
After the PD had left the hospital, me and Holly were speaking to Laws. We only stayed in for about 2 minutes until he said he wanted to shower. So then Holly locked the door and we sat out front, and then that's about it.
Okay, so let me read this back to you. I'm just gonna, abridge this a little bit for you, so just makes it a little bit of an easier read. So, Ezra stayed behind with Holly and talked with Mr. Clark for a while. They then stayed outside the room. After that, he does not recall arriving in Paleto Bay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Uh, 445 to 110.
Send it.
I put the statement in the initial notes section of the report.
10-4, and you did the save?
I did the save. I also double checked to make sure it was still there and everything is A-OK.
The one thing I would say is put in the postal he was found at. That way we have a reference point.
Copy that. I shall add that into the statement now.
10-4.
Yeah, it is. It's to do with Laws being arrested, basically. Okay, I've added the postal to the report. I mean, if things are going to happen in the city with other things, that's fine. Just we've got the bulk of it out of the way of what happens. So
Oh, and I would put in the time as well, because it is a separate time from the actual incident. That way it's easier to track. Like, he wasn't found immediately, he was literally found several hours later.
what time would you say we roughly found him at, sir?
If you ever have a question about it, it's not been a busy night, you can actually pull up your dispatch, and you pull up your dispatch, and I believe it has a reference to how long ago it was in our system. So in dispatch, it's showing 18 minutes ago.
Yo, Tective, can you tell Ezra that if he yells at me again, I'm blocking him?
Ezra, sir, the commissioner says if you yell at her again, she is going to block you.
I didn't know how to turn off my capitals. I am sorry.
Boxer 1 will be 10-7 for a little bit. I gotta take Marie home.
Roger that. Would you like me to take Mr. Ryder here down to the Ocean Medical?
Yeah, send him down, have him get checked out. We'll update his report afterwards.
Roger that.
Be positive he's going to be having a headache for a little while, simply because of that gas. I know what ether does to people, so...
Copy that. Oh, and Commissioner, the Ezra said he didn't realize he had his caps on, and he does apologize.
Thank you.
Alright then, so let's get you back to Ocean, and we'll get that lovely lady Nancy, I think her name was, to look you over.
Yes, sounds like a good idea.
Well, it looks like I picked one hell of a day to wake up.
I mean, yeah. I didn't quite catch your name there. What is it?
Officer Richard Tective, badge number 445.
Richard Tective. So your
Yes,
name
sir.
is Detective.
My friends call me Dick, yes.
What an interesting combination.
445 en route to Ocean Medical with, one Chief Justice.
10-4.
I actually didn't know what the 10 code was for ferrying, civilian passenger. You aren't a suspect, so I can't class you as a suspect on this.
I think Chief Justice or Ezra would do.
Copy that. Have you heard anything from the Holly that you were with since yesterday?
No, have you not? Is she not around?
Well, on scene at the hospital, you and this Holly lady were both absent,
Fuck.
as is Mr. Clark as well.
Fuck.
I'm not
No.
sure how much of the details I can give you, but we are investigating the scene and indeed the whole situation.
I assume I'm going to be questioned.
I mean, quite possibly, sir. I'm not quite sure. It is a possibility. I'm still rather new to the LSPD.
How long have you had the job?
I did my first shift officially as a cadet last Wednesday.
Oh, so you're a newbie then?
Yes, sir.
Like, real newbie? Damn.
Although I seem to be authorized to drive vehicles on my own rather than be a ride along, so I think things are progressing quite well.
Yeah, well, yeah.
445 is on scene at Ocean Medical.
Alright, I'll go talk to Nancy.
You take it steady now, sir.
Oh, I'm good. Oh,
You be careful now. I don't want you hurting yourself.
oh, I'm okay. Just need Nancy to sort me out and I'll be grand. Hello.
You look after this one for me, Nancy. You hear? Full 45 to 110 direct.
Send it.
Will the Chief Justice need any more questioning other than we've given him?
No. He, just tell him if he remembers anything else to give us a call.
Okay, would you like me to return to PD on my own, or would you like me to bring Mr. Ryder with me?
If he needs a ride, take him wherever he needs to go. Other than that, you can return on your own.
Copy that.
Okay, Cadet Tective, where to next?
Well, sir, there is no further questioning at this time. Although, if you do remember anything else, you are more than welcome to reach out to one of our fine officers with the information. I can, however, give you a ride to wherever you need to be.
No, I have a car here, it's okay.
Are you all right to drive, sir?
She said side effects should wear off in a couple hours, so.
Okay, well, you
But
take it
my
steady now.
vision isn't impaired or anything, so I should be good.
Okay. Well, yeah, you take it steady now, sir. And if you remember anything else, please do not hesitate to contact the LSPD.
I will do. Thank you very much.
No problem, sir. And I hope you have a better evening than the one you are currently experiencing.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
What's my 10 codes for? I've got them here, haven't I? My 10 codes. Hmm. .445 is 1076 to Mission Row PD. I forgot what the plate reader is. Is that on F5 as well? No, it isn't. Oh, yeah, it is.
Foxtrot 1 is back 10-8.
Copy that. .435 en route to MRPD as 1076.
10-4.
What's my button?
So question, guys. Did you actually question Ezra?
I did, although he didn't seem very aware of what had gone off. From his recalling of his events, the last thing he remembered was being outside Mr. Clark's room, and then he woke up in Paleto Bay. I did, however, tell him if he remembered anything else to contact the PD as soon as possible.
10-5.
You good out there?
Yeah, I'm good. Did y'all find Holly up there as well or no?
Negative.
Like, was he physically hurt? Or visibly
Yes,
hurt?
he was injured. His right leg was injured and had an open wound, and his right arm and forehead both had a crush and a contusion.
Okay. If he was outside the room, then he wouldn't have been beat, because he would have just been knocked out by the gas.
Unless he
That must
fell
have
and
been
hit
after
his
they
head.
left. Yeah, but I don't think just falling to the ground does that much damage. It would have had to been done whenever they kidnapped / transported him.
Would you
Yeah,
say his injuries are consistent with him being like thrown out of a van or something?
I mean, it's possible. Yeah.
Man, it's quiet, isn't it? I'm not gonna say on radio because that would just fucking. I can't remember if Kozlov was 445 or 447. I think it was 447. I picked 445, which I think was. I mean, Lauren Forces actually.
No, dude, shit, yeah. We like totally split up ages ago.
445 to 110.
Hey, bro. Dude, hit that shit. Hit it hard. Smash it into her. Make her scream, bro.
Send it.
What are my orders, sir, when I get back to Mission Row?
Hey, man, no. Don't. Please, I love
Go ahead and keep your unit out.
man.
Go ahead and stay in the car by yourself, and we'll deal with whatever comes in.
Calm the fuck down.
Would you like me to stay outside of Mission Row, or would you like me to patrol around the local area?
You can go ahead and patrol.
Copy that.
Also, you asked for an answer on setting patrol speeds with the radar unit. That can all be done with the menu. You'll hit the menu button enough times that it says fast speed SPD lock or SPD FAS, and you can use the two middle buttons that have the arrows to turn that on and off. The next one that comes up when you hit the down arrow should be the set speed, and you can set the speed in there with those up and down arrows. And then once you do that, menu out of it and you're fine.
Roger that. I'll have a look and see if I can figure that out. Well, it has slowed down a mite since all that fuss earlier. No, I have to have my engine on.
Oh, honey. I hate to say it, but I knew he was gonna cheat on your ass. Okay, you bring this out yourself if you know it, okay? The problem is, you just trust too much. The only way to be happy in love, girl, is to be suspicious of
110 to 445 direct.
Send it.
I am authorizing you to remain on solo for tonight. If you'd like to continue, it's getting late for me, so I'm gonna turn in.
Okay, copy that. So I'll probably do another half hour, maybe an hour more, and then probably retire myself. It seems to be mighty busy early on, and yeah, I understand.
10-4, if you have any further questions, you can always call to 899 or 102 on the radio.
Roger that.
Foxtrot will be 1042. Good night, guys.
Good night, sir.
You stole me a drink. Too bad.
was like, how the fuck do I refuel the vehicle? That was a lot of. Should have stopped on the other side. Yeah, I'll probably do like another half hour or so and then get some sleep. We need to get some food for the boy because the boy's getting hungry. The speed boost was great. I'm just doing the rounds. Thing's not bad. I'm just a bit shit with it.
Fuck you, Esther. This ain't your barrio. Hey, what's up, dog? I'm waiting for you to hook me up.
It's a very different driving, like, lawfully. That's why I went on the freeway and just tore it, because I'm like, fuck it. Fancied a bit of speed. Yeah, so we say, oh, it's good. Oh, I do apologize for that. No, this is not very fuel economical at all. Pretty sure I don't use this much fuel in the Gauntlet or the Sunrise.
We're looking at Tuesday, right? No, no. Bob, this country is just giving away its money.
445 responding to the officer down.
So you drink a little too much alcohol.
I'll copy that. Stand him down.
Where'd Briar go?
He went off duty. He authorized me to go solo for the rest of the evening, responding to calls if need be under your
Okay.
authority.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you feel comfortable with it.
I mean, if I do any traffic stop or anything of the sort, I will be asking him back up just to begin with.
That's all good with me. Just do whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Copy that. Right now, I'm just patrolling around, showing a show of force.
That is our personal space you're invading.
Jay, thank you for the raid, bud. I saw you in the city, but I didn't get a chance to interact with you tonight. We're on a Tective evening. Cause Loz is missing. Dun dun dun. Also, once again, thank you for the attempted help with it yesterday. Sorry, it was a bit of a shit old time. But yeah, the scene was pretty good. If you still have MDT access, you definitely want to have a look at all the stuff I managed to put together.
I'm surprised you're not tired.
I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna hold on for till the end of the hour at least and see how I feel then. I'm just surprised by how dormant the city is this evening.
When it gets this late, it's pretty dormant.
I didn't want to say the Q word in case I got a beating. You know, I wonder. I bet he's there. He isn't. I was really expecting the guy to be there for the house robbery sales. Because I would have been kind of pissed off because Loz has been looking for him for a while with the house robbery stuff. He's got shit to offload. Also, if the music sounds all the same, it's because it's all the same album. Like an hour and a half long album. I wanted something a bit less like electronic and shit, and have it more what somebody from the country would listen to. So Trocadero. It's got that kind of feel to it. Fuck, I keep speeding and I've got to knock off that when I'm Richard. Richard is law abiding, so you know he needs to take his sweet time getting everywhere. I mean, I didn't logjam there this time, which is good. Want to hear once more. What the fuck am I downloading? That's a lot of information that my character's downloading. Is someone customizing something? $4:45.76 to Mission Road for some dent beating out of. My vehicle's a bit dented up.
You said you're coming in more BD for what?
To get the dents removed from my vehicle. The hood latch is a bit busted.
Okay. Repairs. I gotcha.
Yeah. $4:45, 10-8 back on patrol. I need to reset my mode. like how I can't take him seriously. I didn't expect myself to take Tective seriously. He was going to be like a bit of a joke character, but nope. Kind of took him more seriously than I thought I would. Written in your eyes. . 445 responding to the latest 911.
I'm coming to him. In a sec.
Copy that. I'll be on scene shortly.
What kind of roof is she on? Is it like too tall to get access to, or?
I don't really know. I'll get out of the car and have a look around. From where I'm parked, it seems to be a two-story building. I think you'll get around the back before I will.
I don't even see an access point. Yeah, I don't see an access point to get up there, so I don't know how the fuck she got up there. I'm gonna go back and get Air 1.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get up on the roof this way. Trying to, if I find to keep her nice and calm while you bring Air 1. LSPD, anybody around? LSPD responding to your call. Anybody up here? It's LSPD. Uh, 445 to Woods.
For it.
I found the young lady up here. I managed to get up over the back of the apartments.
Good for
The LSPD. Hello there, ma'am.
Hey. I don't know what's going on. I did not fall asleep here.
You miss Holly Love.
Yeah.
445 to Woods.
it.
This is indeed Miss Holly Love. Don't you worry now, ma'am. We'll get you off this roof and sort it out in no time.
It feels like I'm breathing shards of glass. What the
Where
fuck?
you at?
10-9.
You at?
Can you see my
Oh, I see
flashlight?
you. I see you.
Well, try and take deep breaths if you can, ma'am, and try and keep calm. We'll get you sorted out as soon as possible.
Can anyone tell me what the fuck's going on, or?
Well, I'm not sure how much I can say at the moment, other than that you were reported missing from the hospital along with Mr. Ryder, and well, we've been keeping an eye out for you.
What do you? Okay. Is he okay?
Mr. Ryder is okay. Yeah, we found him earlier on this evening.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, what the fuck's happening?
I'm trying to wondering the same thing.
Okay, just get me off this fucking roof.
Yeah. Let's start there. Ezra was up in Toledo.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea. I thought you would be up there too.
No.
Hey, Woods, I'm gonna get myself off the roof and go get my vehicle. Where would you like me to convene with you?
I'm not really sure. Do you need medical attention, Ollie?
I feel fine. It just feels like I'm breathing in shards of glass.
Okay.
So I don't know what the fuck happened.
We can go get you looked at least. If you want. It's up to you.
No, I'm just kind of. I'd rather figure out what the fuck's happening. Is
Okay.
Laws fine?
We haven't found him.
What the Okay.
And we only found Ezra like, what, 30 minutes to an hour ago?
Around about that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
and he seems to be fine-ish, about as well as you are.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I guess we can just go back to PD and then talk there.
All right, I'll make my way over to PD and I'll see you there soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Is there another way off this roof? But I didn't read the dispatch properly, so when it was like, you say what roof it was on? I'm like,
Hey, how are you doing? That exhibit was amazing. Nice one.
Until you talked, I was like, "Oh
Yeah,
God,
no,
that's
it gets people, don't it?
God, it really is a cowboy." Okay,
It's me.
Bragger, you. Now this guy.
Braden. No,
Officer
Brayden?
Detective, ma'am.
Oh,
Badge
you're the
number
one
445.
I was told about. Okay, hi. I'm Holly Love. I'm a doctor at Ocean Medical.
Well, a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Wishes under better circumstances.
Indeed.
um, I mean, you pretty much already told me
Yeah, David.
what Ezra said. Basically, you stepped outside to let Laws take a shower for a few minutes and then went black.
Commissioner, we found Miss Love. We're currently
I don't drink
in
anymore, and this feels
the
like a blackout.
interview room, just opposite the side doors.
Okay, I'll be over 1 sec.
Copy that.
Did you notice any kind of suspicious behavior from any of the employees during that time that you were outside?
Suspicious? No. Just
Okay.
I mean, despite how the FIB was acting, that they weren't really there after. I don't know. They kind of
Right,
dipped.
they kind
So.
of dipped. Yeah, they kind of started it and then we had to finish it.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Miss Love was found on top of a roof by the apartments, dizzy, and said she feels like she's breathing in glass shards.
I'd say you should probably get that checked out, but you're the doctor.
That's what I said, but she
Yeah, I
says she's
was gonna
fine.
go. I was gonna go there my own time. I just probably need
Nothing's missing
a
from our
breathing treatment or
pockets.
something.
Nothing is added to our pockets. And she basically said the same story that Ezra said about what happened prior to the blacking out.
So 2 found, 1 to go.
Yep. Basically, yeah. She didn't notice anything suspicious about any
Has
of the
anyone checked
employees.
out the fucking humane labs?
No, I
That-
don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Is that what you're leaning towards? Is Human
Well, I mean,
Labs want some,
it's my
or
first thought because recently he mentioned he found a tracker in him that Nick surgically removed, and
oh,
then he found Vans again recently. He told me that's been like a couple weeks now, so that's my just immediate first thought.
So you'd say Mr. Clark has a history with humane labs.
A long, extensive history. Braggart's the man to go to on that one. He has documented everything that he has seen.
I'll be sure to get full skinny off him next time he's on duty.
Yeah, I think he named it all X-Files stuff. I don't know.
I hate that.
Interesting.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Is that show with the Fox guy and they believe in aliens and whatnot?
Yeah.
I mean, Lars probably believes in aliens.
I mean, it should. After everything he's been through, I think I need a lot more drugs if I went through what he did. Just so life would make sense.
And
do you
we're
want some
sure he's
painkillers?
not
I got
had
some
some kind of
painkillers.
psychotic
I can-
break there, ma'am.
I can pick some up at the hospital. Woods,
Okay.
it's all good. What'd you say, Detective?
Are you sure this Mr. Clark hasn't had some kind of psychotic break?
He seemed pretty sane mind this whole time since I've known him, and I've been through a lot with him. And there was a whole psychic evaluation with him about six, less than a year ago. Probably been almost a year now, but he was fine, and was also seeing a therapist for his troubles for a while.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm just trying to, see all the possibilities.
Yeah, well, I don't think he would have like. There's no possible way. What are you trying to say here? What, he gassed us and fucking kidnapped himself?
Well, no, ma'am, but
Deliberately put me on a fucking roof and Ezra up in Polito?
no, ma'am, I'm not saying that. I'm just, playing the devil's advocate with it all. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that doesn't make sense in this all, and him being of not sound mind doesn't seem to make sense with everyone's opinion of this young man.
Like I said, the only thing weird yesterday was how the FIB handled all that. FIB handled all that shit.
From my limited knowledge of the FIB, they are quite unorthodox in their methods.
I've got a lot of choice words, but I'm gonna save them for now.
The paperwork I got is weird as fuck. I'm looking into.
Yeah.
Do you by chance know when the next time Nick will be around?
I have no idea.
Or maybe
I mean,
Edith?
I can reach out to him though. Try to send
Yeah,
him
'cause
a
we'll need to talk to him about getting access to cameras if there is any inside of the hospital. At least the lobby and different access points.
I know that last time someone asked, which was again almost a year ago, we didn't have any cameras, but I can definitely reach out to him just to be sure and double check.
Okay. I mean, I understand not having cameras in like rooms and hallways and stuff, though,
Right.
but like entry points, like because of so many broken. So I mean, either they had to enter
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, hell, front's never locked, so they could have just waltzed into the front door.
Right, but I mean, there's quite a bit of concern with how they entered.
Yeah. I'd say as Jesus Christ.
Being an employee of Ocean Medical, are we allowed to give her more details than what we have so far?
Yeah, is it
That
safe to go
was
back to work? Do I need to avoid going to work?
that's what I was trying to think about, honestly, because that that whole ward, that whole corridor section of the hospital needs to be quarantined off because of the residue. It needs to be cleaned. Really, the whole ventilation. I mean, we didn't even check the other parts of the hospital for residue.
I mean, well, feel free to go up there and do your thing. I don't want to tamper with anything if it's important, you know?
Well, the substance in the vents we tested here at the lab, and it was methyl propyl ether.
Okay.
From what I could tell, it's some kind of anesthetic that will also make you drowsy and sleepy.
Okay, well,
And they used a fuck ton of it because that's all over all the vents in that corridor, like I said.
yeah, well, no wonder it feels like I'm
So,
breathing fucking shards of glass.
yeah, they used a fuck ton of it.
You would also have to look into getting some kind of maintenance to fix the window in that room as well.
Yeah, the window shattered.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll worry about that whenever y'all get done with or whatever you need to do with the hospital. I'll let you take your time with all that. So what, they broke in the window?
I mean, the door was kicked in, the glass window was broken, the TV was smashed, the plate was knocked over,
Jesus fucking Christ.
blood on the ground.
But blood on the ground.
Yeah, which we did identify as Laws's blood.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
So there was some kind of fight,
If I may
but
be
it doesn't
so
make sense because
bold,
of the anesthetic gas.
yeah, if I may be so bold, Woods, I have a theory on this so far.
Okay,
The whoever the assailants were, they obviously wore some kind of protective masks for the knockout gas or whatever it
correct.
was.
Yes.
And when they kicked the door in, Mr. Clark defended himself and either broke the window in the scuffle or broke the window because the gas was getting into the room and he wanted to stay as lucid as possible.
But those doors are not airtight. Am I wrong, Quali? So the gas would
Sorry,
have already
sorry,
been
what?
in the room.
Yeah, if it was put through the vanilla. Sorry, I kind of dazed out there.
Yeah, you're fine.
If it's through the ventilation, it's gonna spread
It
throughout the whole
already would
fucking
have been
hospital.
in the room.
Oh
So
yeah, definitely.
if the gas was already in the room, then Laws would have been knocked out. So my theory is they tried to put a gas mask on Laws, and then that's when Laws started to fight back.
I know.
That was my theory
Well, I know
about the
Braggett
fight.
did say that he seemed to be more resilient than most.
Yeah, I guess when you feel threatened.
Yeah, I don't quite know what he meant by that. That he was more resilient, like he has a better immune system than most.
I'm not really sure, but I mean, I don't think anybody could have that high of a tolerance for anesthetics. So
Maybe the smashing of the window was to buy him a few more seconds of lucidity before he passed out.
maybe trying to release some of the gas in the room.
That's my working theory, but I don't have nearly the experience that you do here, so I defer to your.
I don't have much
theory.
experience in this kind of situation. It's the first time I've seen this kind of situation before, where people using gas in a hospital like this.
I mean, if you wanted to get in and out and be almost like ghosts, subduing the staff in a non-lethal fashion would be the most prudent way to do it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that that's what they were trying to do with the gas in the vents.
Whoever they were, they are cunning bastards, definitely.
Well, that's humane last for you. If it is them.
Yeah,
I'm not
honestly,
sure who else would have
sounds
that
like
kind
them,
of
but you know.
supply for anesthetic gas.
Does Mr. Clark have any current enemies in and about the city that would be interested in taking him?
Besides humane.
Not that I know of. of course, there's the FIB. They're always pretty fucking sketchy in their practices, but I mean, I'm still pretty confused and dazed out. So I mean, if it was obvious, not right now, but if I can think of something, I'll let you guys know. But
Because
so far, all I'm thinking is just fucking is Humane Labs. I mean, they followed us for fucking months.
would that certainly be a place probably we could look into if warrants permitting that we could enter there.
Yeah. Gotta love the red tape.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to do things by the book, otherwise, we're no better than the people that took him.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to sit on this couch for just a second.
That's fine.
I'm not overstepping my mark here, Emma Woods. I just thought it was prudent to ask some questions.
No, that's fine. Did y'all note down what y'all talked to Ezra about or not?
It's in the report in the additional notes.
Oh, okay. So you just added on to that one.
I did, yep.
Okay.
I figured
That's
that
fine.
would be where it goes. I know Braggett
Yeah,
said
that's
to add it to
fine.
the report.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
I was
going
just
to
curious.
share with you something precious to make you feel
So,
better.
why was the FBI after this young man in the first place? What stemmed all this? 'Cause I only know he was
Let's talk in the corner.
okay.
Don't you hear whispering?
See, I only know that he had been taken and that there was something to do with the FIB, but I wasn't quite sure. And like I didn't really want to overstep my mark at the time, but now that this is progressing in a very weird and fantastical manner, I feel like it's prudent I know as much information as you are allowed to tell me.
Yeah. So from the beginning, it seemed to be and he's wanted for questioning about the murder of his ex-wife, but it's his previous ex-wife, not the most recent one, the one back in England. So, um, back like a couple of years ago, and then supposedly he left the country and came here. And that's why they're coming here to find him. And that's why it's an international FIB agent. Um, and they wanted him for questioning, and then they wanted to take him back, but then they told us that they wanted to take him to Bolingbroke for holding, but you don't take people to a prison for holding. So we tried, or well, we pushed to hold him here, and then after some conversations, we ended up choosing to take him to Ocean Medical Psych Ward, or the whatever ward that is we were at. And then that happened like 30 minutes after we left.
Okay, so I'm all caught up then.
Pretty much, yeah. You just missed the initial arrest, or yeah,
this is all
it
very
was a lot.
strange.
Yeah, and
I can
there seems
understand.
to be a lot of holes in the warrant, in the whatever paperwork you said next was that you were given the other day or this morning.
Extradition that is
Yeah, that.
dated wrong, has my name wrong.
And then the warrant's got your name
It's
on it,
just sus as fuck.
and the warrant was dated like 2023, and Nex's name was on it, and she wasn't even commissioner back then. And it's got a month and a day and no year.
No, that's the
It's
extradition. My
oh,
name's
that's the
not on the
extradition.
warrant.
Oh, your name's not on the warrant. They said your name was on the warrant.
No, my name's on the extradition.
Oh, my bad then.
And then that's the one that's dated with no
With
year.
518 with no year.
Yeah.
So what are we wanting to do with like in regards to like any missing persons report? Are we wanting to put anything out there for people to like keep an eye out for him, or is this going to be an internal?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can make a missing person report for laws, since we found them too. 'Cause I doubt laws is gonna show up like they did, because they were definitely after him and not them.
Well, if they were outside the room like they reported, then they seem to be just collateral in the.
Yeah, they're just collateral. But I don't know why they would take them somewhere else, like Polito and on top of the roof.
Possibly to throw us off the trail of what actually is happening.
Yes, but I mean, either way, you leave him at the hospital knocked out or take him somewhere else, it doesn't really help us. We don't really have any leads besides what they tell us. Associated with laws like that Humane Labs tracker thing is a huge lead. And it makes a
Which
lot
will
of
have to be
sense.
followed up with Nick more if Nick was one of you.
Since he's the one that removed it.
Who is this Nick guy?
He's the medical director of Ocean Medical.
And he's cleared of any suspicion at this point, is he?
No idea.
But yeah, thank you for catching me up on that. I was mightily confused about what led up to this.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was very confusing. Yeah, and before the FIB agent even got there, he had a conversation with Bragger like 4 months ago.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt, but if you guys are done with me, I should probably get out of here, huh?
Do you need a ride anywhere, ma'am? I could always drop you off if need be.
No, I got it. I can probably get valet to bring me something.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I think we're good at this time. If we do have any further questions, we may reach out. Or if
Yeah,
you
no problem.
remember anything else, please reach out.
Yeah, I will do.
All right, sounds good. You have a good
Alright.
night. Be safe.
if it's all right
I'm gonna
with
have to
you
be let out.
bosses, I'm gonna clock off, but I'll let Miss
Oh,
Holly
yeah, we're
out
doing the
first.
same.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, ma'am, there you go.
Thanks, man.
You
God.
have as good an evening as you can, ma'am. I do hope that your friend turns up soon.
It's my dad, but yep. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, it seems like we have a good leads to go on, so we'll do our best to recover your father for you, and hopefully get you back to some kind of normalcy.
I hope so. All right, you have a good evening, okay?
Yeah, you too, ma'am. You take it easy now.
I'll try.
4:45 going 10:42.
Have a good night. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, boss. You too.
Good night.
Good night.
What do you mean you have to go get the vehicles? We're right the fuck in here.
Huh? I put the other one away.
But why is it sitting in front of me?
The fuck? Okay, never mind then. I didn't even notice it.
Oh yeah, Woods, you still on the frequency?
Yeah, what's up?
I have an evidence bag with Mr. Clark's hat in it.
You still got the blood as well?
Yes, sir.
Well, put it in the evidence room, put it in the middle section under the drawer that is the report number.
Alright, will do.
Alright, sounds good, thank you.
I don't have them really.
I'll be mine for a minute.
Good work today.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Yeah, I knew the Holly was coming on, so I kind of just like stayed around for a bit longer. I forgot to put my stuff away.
Yeah, I think we all forget that a lot. At least you came back. Most people just run off and I forget.
Alright, that's sorted. See you later, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Okay, so eventually I can buy a police vehicle. That's cool. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the second little chunk. Even though Loz was not around today, still ended up being all about Loz, annoyingly. I wanted to do some stuff. I know DJ was going to do something and then he just didn't. I think Adam was probably going to do something, but he didn't. And I was like, oh, I really wanted to get into a chase or something, but I guess they decided to bow down and let the RP run, which it's cool. I appreciate you guys. I also wanted to go do some chasing. I wanted to learn, but you know, I did those stuff today, and I think that helped. I don't know if that's going to make me a full officer anytime soon. I think I've got a long way to go still, but it's cool that I get to be involved in some crime scenes and shit, even if I did make them for myself. Unironically, I went the wrong fucking way. I didn't need to be this far fucking west. Every damn time. These locals be wildin'. Ezra's still about? Holy shit. Yeah, I get that. But I don't expect Loz to be a full officer in 2 shifts. I expect it to be like 3 or 4 weeks at least. Loz, I mean, Richard. Because he... I mean, I personally feel like I have still shitloads to learn. The 10 codes I'm still not getting really well. But I'm doing my best. The driving is getting used to stuff. Because, yeah, that's fucking different. With all the different stuff. But I'm getting there. I just need to get on it. I mean, technically, I'm already getting on to being solo because Bragg was just like, "Yeah, no, you're gonna run on your own for a bit," and I'm like, "Okay." It's like if I get a traffic stop, I'm gonna be really fucking rough. But that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna probably call backup. Just like, well, I'm still learning the ropes here, so oh yeah, shit. Well, that was one hell of a night. This Lars fella doesn't know half cause trouble in his wake. Well, that's how it appears, anyway.